Aloha guys, welcome back to the IslandStyle channel. Today we have something really exciting for you. Our friends over at BenQ sent over the new EX3210U monitor from their Mobius line. This monitor is jam-packed with features and I cannot wait to unbox it. In fact, it's right here. Why don't we go take a look at it right now? This thing is gorgeous. 144 hertz, 4K, 1 millisecond response time. That is incredible by any standard, by any measure of the imagination. That is incredible. Beyond that, this monitor has so many other features. Let's talk about some of them, okay?
I love you. But instead I stand still, heart cracking. Those little curls on the back of his head bouncing as he steps out of my life. Whatever.
I hope that the fire we both made still burns a little in you. I wrote to you every day. Did my letters find their way? Our memories on my screen, two lovers in this mystic dream. Baby, come back to me. Come back to me.
So I've been throwing a lot of figures at you around monitors such as like 144 hertz and 1 millisecond response time, and I recognize that some people may not understand what that is, so let me break it down really quickly, okay? So when I say 144 hertz, I am referring to the refresh rate. Now, what does that mean? The refresh rate is the number of times that your monitor refreshes the image on the screen. So when 144 hertz means that 144 times per second, your monitor is refreshing that image. Imagine the difference between a slideshow and a movie. If you have a slideshow, it's kind of picture by picture by picture, versus a movie is a moving image. The higher that your refresh rate is, the more smooth and buttery that the image is going to be on your screen, which helps for things like tracking people in FPS games, making the cinematics look really clean. So that is what it means by refresh rate. We talk about response time, on the other hand. When I say 1 millisecond response time, that is referring to the amount of time it takes for your monitor to change a pixel, which means that the faster that your response time is, the more accurate the image will be that you are receiving from your PC to your monitor. So those are some of the basics in terms of how you talk about monitors. And when this monitor is running at 144 hertz with a 1 millisecond response time at 4K, which also, by the way, if you're talking about resolution, 4K is exactly 4 times larger, 4 times as many pixels as a standard 1080p monitor. The more pixels you have, the more that you can see a wider range of colors, a more clear and stable image. Basically, it means that the higher the resolution, the more minute and detail you can see in your image. And this monitor runs anywhere from 4K, and you can downscale all the way down to 1080p. Something else that's really important to note is that if you don't want to use the stand that comes with the monitor, this monitor does also support VESA mounts. So you can mount this to either a desk clamp or a wall mount and use the monitor that way. In terms of the actual monitor stand, it is a super sturdy piece of aluminum. It has a lot of weight to it, and I can tell you when I have this on my sit-stand desk, whenever I raise or lower it, my monitor does not shake whatsoever. The stand also provides some tilt capabilities. It can tilt up and down and can pan left-right by about 15 degrees each direction. In terms of connectivity, this monitor has one display port which will allow you to play at 144 hertz, as well as 2 HDMI ports which will cap out at 120 hertz. One of the most impressive things about this monitor, funny enough, was actually the built-in speakers. BenQ did a phenomenal job of putting in two 2-watt speakers as well as a 5-watt subwoofer. And I was playing this without any headset on. I was playing Apex, a game that is notorious for having subpar audio, and I could hear footsteps. I could hear all kinds of different differentiations in bass versus the treble and some of the highs and mids. The speakers on this thing are incredible. So after a couple of weeks, I've been using this monitor. I've been playing all kinds of different games like Apex Legends, Cyberpunk, VALORANT, all kinds of things. And I gotta tell you, this monitor has made a difference in how I enjoy video games. Now, I'm not a power user. I don't claim to be. I don't know all the specs or anything about certain monitors and like color gamut and resolutions, etc. But the things that I do know, this monitor does really, really well. The 144 hertz, the 1 millisecond response rate, being able to play in 4K at a super high frame rate, it has just made my gaming experience incredible. My aim in Apex is better, if you could believe that. I have more fun being able to see more on the screen's real estate, and it's just an overall better gaming experience. So if you're like me and you just want to have a solid monitor that you know will work, that will bring lots of high quality features to you, this BenQ monitor is the one for you. Again, special thank you to BenQ and Mobius for sending this monitor out to me. If you like this type of content, please feel free to like and subscribe. I will also leave a link to this monitor down below in the description. And if you want to see more content or see me live, I go live on twitch.tv/IslandStyle. Come over and join the Ohana. We have a lot of great fun. Until next time, guys, mahalo nui loa, and I'll see you on the other side.